Where we're standing now, we're in the Dequat territory, and the boundary line is that point just this side of them boats there, and it goes offshore and goes inland all the way up to what we call Hayukyo, which means 10 relatives, and it goes in all the way behind this mountain here, right over to the mouth of Ucluelet Harbor is where the other boundary is. And then it follows, our sea rights follow the shoreline all the way to Wreck Bay. It has always been in the hands of the Dequat people. They were jealously guarding the fish in the sea down in the bay, and you can see the boats there now, which my ancestors would never allow at one time.
The problem we have right now is we do have a lot of fish right here. We've got 15,000 tons, and to just take 6,500 of that is going to be a difficult task. Good morning, Fishing Fleet. This is Itanu. Here we're on 1 hour's notice. We're going to commence with the operation here. We're going to go ahead. The next transmission will be the opening announcement. I will not open the area until there are only 99 vessels in the designated fishing zone. All unlicensed vessels, please move out of the area now.
That's up for it, Tim. You got those 5 boats right now that are making...
This son of a gun here is trying to get in our way. Where are we? Boy, everybody's getting in each other's way here.
What's he got?
Team 1.
Have you got an all clear from him?
We're getting all clear, dude. Team 1.
Jesus.
Do we have an all clear?
I'm going to open it. Attention to roe herring fishing fleet in Barkley Sound. This is the Fisheries Patrol Vessel Tanu. The time for fishing for roe herring is now open until further notice.
Is it open?
Go for it, Johnny. Go for it. Go for it. They're ready to go.
Fish on that side of us? Yeah.
Let's see if they join it down there.
I don't know, Mario. I can't see nothing on the sound or I just get a bit on the surface there.
Pacific Sky for 20 tons.
Team 3, Tanu, go.
Yeah, Pacific Raider inset.
Pacific Raider inset.
Yeah, we've got the Royal City there. I've got down 150 tons here. We should get confirmation on that. And the Terra Lynn have 100 plus, and we should also get confirmation on that too.
Western Investor 5.
Western Investor for 5.
Gotta be.
Yeah, end of the snake.
We're on top of it. I'm just going to jump over his spark line as soon as you guys get out of there.
Hey! Come here!
I think so. It's our first one. Yeah.
Oh, his corks are going down. Look at that, the guy's all screwed up. Oh, mad. Mad, eh?
Today they want to clean up everything. You have lots of big things out there that, like that big beam trawler there. 20 years ago, I met a Norwegian in Steveston. They said he looked at very old Norwegian. He said, "See that boat over there? There's no more fish in Norway. Count of that machinery at the stern. It's cleaned off, no more. That's what's going to happen to Canada," he said. "If we get any more of those over here, we'll be cleaned up in 30 years. Today, now they got to go by quota because it's getting cleaned up. That's not controlled by COAS again. It's controlled by Eurobeam. That's why everything is just going down. They don't know how to control it. They don't know how to share it with other people. That's that big money. Because richer people can have those big boats. Owned by a lawyer, owned by a hotel owner, owned by a farmer. Name it. All those business people come out. And that's how our fleet is so big.
Should lift it up a bit, eh? Yeah. Up on the bump a bit, eh?
Tons hailed in at the moment is 2,900 in rough figures.
Sure it's not the other way, Lyle?
I'm sure it's not the other way. You know, I can just terminate all of this immediately if you want. We don't have to give you any figures at all over the air.
No, that's right. I think we've got about half taken now.
Yeah, well, we think it's a little higher than half, but we'll just keep going along here until we get close, and we're not going to close the fishery until there's 6,500 tons taken.
99 boats in just a little area. There isn't enough room for 99 nets in this area. But you see what happened, so. I don't like this type of a fisher. I don't think any one of us like it, the fishermen, eh? We only get 10, 5, 10, 20 ton a piece. So.
Son of a bitch.
bloody well backhaul or pinch him. Tell number 3 rubber boat to pinch him if he doesn't backhaul. Tell him we got to keep real tight on this line over here, Tim.
In industrial roe fishing, of the tons and tons of herring harvested, only the female eggs are processed and exported to Japan. The rest, representing 95% of the body weight of the herring, is discarded as an industrial byproduct.
Our people on the west coast of Vancouver Island who depended fairly, really, everything that the sea had to provide for them. Fish-eating people. We liked our fish, we like our seafoods. But that has changed completely because of areas that we once held. They've been ravaged, they've been raped, they've been dug up. So we have nowhere to go. We are on the outside looking in to what they're doing to our people.
And the Europeans are telling me I'm the cause of the shortage of fish because I fish in the rivers. I've been doing that for 5,000 years and I never had a bit of shortage in that period of time. Where does he come in and to tell me that I am the problem? I'm not the problem. He's the problem.
Today, we are no longer a part of that fishery. We have lost boats in various ways, through the banks, through sinking, and we had 37 boats in our band here. Now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 licensed boats, 6 licensed boats we have left within our band. We had 37 at one time.
That's why I created a mosquito fleet in my area, in the New Channel Travel Council. It's an unlicensed fleet. These are the people that could not cope with the regulations that were put on them. A person living on the reserve is dead without a boat.
Must be a few herrings there. See all the seagulls there? Seen a big sea lion jump out of the water there. Now you can see them when there's a good school of it. It's usually a little black in the water there.
Hold up. Make it tightly that way. There. There.
That's roe on seaweeds. Yeah, very little. I think they're just beginning to spawn here, though.
Letting the herring come and spawn on anchored strands of kelp is a traditional Indian method of harvesting the eggs. It not only provides an alternative to the wasteful industrial method of roe fishing, but also promotes community-based economic development.
Here you see this female herring. It's still a bit firm yet, you know. And maybe another couple of days or a few days before ready to spawn. What we do is cut them the way we're doing it here. Put them in a smokehouse for a couple of days. Either dried right up or, you know, half smoked and put them in a freezer.
The herring schools approach the beaches. Males release their milt, females release their eggs. The waters close to the shore whiten for miles and miles. Male and female join together for the fertilization. Not too long ago, this sight used to be seen all around the island beaches, but is now becoming less and less common. The seabed becomes covered with eggs. One simply has to anchor a hemlock tree in the water to harvest a supply of the precious eggs.
We thank the great Almighty God above for what Mother Nature had to give us.
Way to Howard. That cheat laid on Sakit. That say that Quab can go. Up cheek up in us. We not to slip up stay.
We thank you for what Mother Nature gave us. When the tide goes low, you go down the beach here. They had something to offer, what they call high east.
I put them Sakit up top up in the way. So send the coins. Quit tears, Sakit Howard. Quit tears, Sakit Howard. Let go.
First time I missed in that 49 years of fishing. First year I missed out fishing. Boy, it was really hard for me watching all those boats going on. Oh, I believe that long time ago when we started fishing in Mandai 49 years ago. It was really enjoyable. You enjoyed life. I had never enjoyed. Now today I don't even enjoy that much, because I have to really fight and struggle for that quota in order to get out there, no matter how stormy it is. That's risk in your life. It's a risk in your life. The fishery doesn't know that. One time I sank out there, I was half full of water by the time I got to Hitchcock. Just to get to that quota, you know, because the quota won't last. You only got 2 months of fishing. All the boats had to go north, where it's very tough place up there. It blows boisterous, really big boisterous. And our life was on the line again, challenging the weather. Challenging the weather. I don't think the fisheries never figured out how risky it is sometimes. How risky it is. Yeah, sometimes I wish I can take them out and let them sleep out there. We sleep out there for weeks, eh?
When the drop is down about 19 fathoms. This side here, I'm tracking 21 fathoms, main line. There's no sign of birds here. No sign of line. The halibut. Sized halibut. Some halibut steaks. Yeah. Keep them out of the sun. There.
Isa kwakam ko aso ag hawe honag. We up ko as o ko nahat was isa ha.
The chief took care of his tribe, and he distributed the food among the band as it came from his territory. It's a far cry now from those days. It's quite a change for us now. We can't go down to the beach anymore to harvest all kinds of seafoods that are important to the diet of the elders. Now we can't do that. I feel like I'm in jail. My hands are tied.
Newly arrived immigrants are employed harvesting a variety of shellfish from the beaches. Over-harvesting occurs frequently and is detrimental to the species. In some areas, clam harvesting has been restricted to a few days a year. Only a few years ago, native people enjoyed year-round harvesting.
We used to be able to come down here, walk down the beach here, and dig some clams. And we used to be able to go up into the hills behind the village here to get our deer. We no longer can do that. We can't pick those berries anymore. They have what they call bush control, pesticide control. We're afraid now. This is what's happening here in this village, in Ucluelet. This is what's happening. Where I walk, you know, it's so plentiful. I don't need to go to a supermarket to have clam chowder. It's here, but it's so polluted that we got no access to it anymore. You just have to look at this beach. As I look around here, I can see all kinds of oysters, you know, healthy looking oysters, but the beach is polluted. The beach is polluted. This is why we lived here. This is what we call the butter clam. This is what's so important to our diet. When we talk about the pollution, you look at those mussels, you look at that clamshell, it's growing on a piece of wood. The bark from the logging camp, the sewage that is in the bay here, that's what I was talking about. You can see how plentiful the oysters are here. There's probably 2 or 3 dozen oysters or